Welcome back to the channel. Today what I'm going to be talking about is how do you stay on track with your workout goals. With all the information that we have from professional bodybuilders and enhanced people, it's very difficult for a truly natural person to get the correct information as to how to stay in shape, basically. Now, the thing about it is that for those of us that live in the real world, you'll find that a lot of times it's very difficult for you to stay in the gym, especially if you have a full-time job. Now, a lot of the professional bodybuilders that a lot of us watch, they tend to create the illusion of always having time to work out. Most of the time they omit the fact that you have to have some type of money to take care of yourself. And all of them are not making professional grade money. So they have to be getting money from somewhere or something. You know what I mean? So that right there is an illusion within itself. Now, those of us that live in the real world, okay, how do you maintain your workout goals? And the best way to do that is to be consistent. It's not about how much weight you're lifting, anything of that magnitude, because a lot of the information that we have, they will have you to believe that you have to work out until failure and things of that nature. And when you're doing stuff like that, if you don't have a training partner and you're trying to work out to failure, a lot of times you risk injuring yourself. And that right there would actually put you back. Is actually a hindrance and not a help. Now, simply because of my being on vacation, I had the opportunity to rest. And once you have rested the natural body enough, especially if you've been working as much as I have, you know, working my everyday job and at the same time doing a lot of little side stuff, you know, you wear your body down, and it's harder to go to the gym when you are tired. And it's really not a good thing to be going regularly when you're tired, because you're not going to get any benefit from it. Now, I had the opportunity to rest, and I found my workouts became a little longer, simply because my body's rested and I'm able to do more work. Now, again, consistency is the key. And when I'm really busy, I always try to do a lot of total body type workouts. And for the last few days, I've been concentrating on arms, legs, calves, and doing that pretty much like every day. And the rest of the body parts I'll throw in there. You know what I mean? But it's like an overall workout, but I'm concentrating on certain parts. Because if you get to the point to where you can't work out, then you want to be ahead of the game and have your body in a really good condition so that you can maintain that for a long period of time. Now, yesterday what I ended up doing is back. I always pyramid up in weight. That's the best way that I found to help avoid injury. Pyramid up in weight. That way, if you start feeling little kinks and stuff while you are working out, you can pretty much catch it before you move on to the next set of heaviest weights. Now, again, 10, 12 rep range is enough time under tension to break the muscle down and cause the muscle to have to rebuild itself, but in a more durable and larger state. Now, once you go past 10 to 12 reps, you're beginning to go into the endurance of the muscle. You know, how long the muscle can last and flex. So just remember that. As far as size is concerned, 10 to 12 reps. As far as strength, 2 to 6. That strength type of thing. Anything past 12, even 16, you can get away with time and attention. But after that, you're working into the endurance of the muscle, and you're pretty much going to the shaping part of it. Now, again, I'll pyramid up in weight, I was working the back, so I'm pyramiding up. I'm doing lat pull downs. That was the first exercise I did. 6 sets, 10 to 12 reps. That was an excellent exercise for the overall width of the lats. Then I did seated rows, which also works the back, but depends on which one of the bars you use. I was using a wide bar, so I'm still working on the outer portions of the lats. Same thing, pyramid up in weight, blah blah blah, 10 to 12 reps. Then I moved to seated rows, which was close grip, which tends to work toward the center portion of the back, but it still hits the lats, but you get that center portion worked out a little bit more. Now, when it comes down to the back, it's one of those body parts you have to use a variety of exercises to work all facets of the back. Unless you're going to have some spaces that are not going to be filled out. Now, being natural, if you want your muscles to show up, you're going to have to take your body weight down as much as possible. You're not going to be this mass monster that they give you the illusion that you can be. You're going to be around 200 to 190 pounds, depending on your height. We're talking about somebody around the height of 5'9" to 6 feet. If you're shorter, then your weight is going to be lower. That's just one of the things we just have to accept, being natural. But at the same time, it's a healthier way of being, because you're a smaller weight. You're still carrying that low body fat, and at the same time, you're not putting a tremendous amount of stress on your heart, trying to fill up a huge body like pro bodybuilders are. There's pretty much no difference in the working of the heart when it comes down to massively, muscular and being fat. The heart still have to pump a lot of blood through all that body. Now, like I told you before, I always pyramid up. I always pyramid up in weight, and when I get to the point to where I'm no longer able to stay within the 10 to 12 range, I drop down to like 5 or 6. That's when the exercise is pretty much done. And let's say I'm at 5 sets at that point. I'll do that heaviest weight again, even though it's not a maximum weight. It's the heaviest weight that I can do 10 to 12 reps with all the pre-exhaustion that I'm doing, pyramiding up. Because the trick to it is always you're trying to work the muscle. Working the muscle is mind connection to the muscle. That's all you're trying to do when you're natural. You're trying to be where you can feel that muscle when you're doing that particular exercise for the maximum amount of reps. That's it. Don't overtrain. That's being natural. Those are the things you have to be concerned with, and not weight. When I say heaviest weight, even though you are around the 10 to 12 range, clearly that's not your maximum, but it's your maximum time and attention for growth when it comes down to being natural. And once I get up to that weight that causes me to go down to 5 or 6 reps, I do that twice. And then I pyramid backwards, back down to where I first started. That just to push more and more blood to that particular muscle. That's the way I've always done it. It gives you a tremendous pump. It puts plenty of blood into the muscle, allowing you to experience that. It's like a high when you get your muscles full of blood and you're filled out, and the muscle is engorged with blood. It gives you that feeling of euphoria. You know, it's a high to me. So that's, like I said, it's the relaxation part of exercising is what attractive to me more or less than trying to build up this body part or that body part. It allows me to relax from everyday stressors, because once I get through working out, I don't care what kind of stress I have on me, it's gone when I come out of that gym. And that's what I enjoy the most about working out. But that's how I pretty much do it. Like I said, again, I did lat pull downs, 6 sets, seated rows, 6 sets, machine rows, close grip, 6 sets. Then I did dumbbell rows off of bench, 6 sets. And like I said, again, it's always 10 to 12. And at the same time, since I'm working the entire body, because I've been working the legs for the last couple of days, I also did leg extensions, leg curls, and seated calf raises. But I did them with higher reps, pretty much just to push blood and push some of that lactic acid out of the muscle. Higher reps would consist of anywhere from 16 to 20 reps, like I told you before. And as always, most of the time it's going to be 6 sets exercise. I'm always hovering around that area. I'm not really thinking about it in that aspect. I'm pretty much it's more or less like a instinctive training. When I'm doing the exercise, I have to feel that exercise within that muscle. I have to have that mind-muscle connection when I'm doing it. So anyway, it's going to be times when you have a normal life of working and other responsibilities, like I always say in a lot of my other videos. It's going to come times when it's going to take you out of the gym. And the thing about it is that you have to always keep in your mind that I got to go back to the gym. I got to go back to the gym. And as long as you are working out the way that I'm describing, you're not overtraining or anything like that, you always want to stay within the realm of 10 to 12 sets per body part to keep from overtraining. Because overtraining is a real thing for a natural person. No matter what those professional bodybuilders would tell you, or those professional YouTube fitness people, they'll tell you all kinds of stuff. But these people most of them are pretty much enhanced people. So they're telling you something that they don't really know about, because like I said, they have that enhancement to drive them as far as energy is concerned and healing. They will heal a lot faster than a natural person would. So making sure that you don't overtrain is paramount, and being consistent. That's your main thing, being natural. Anyway, that's what I want to talk to y'all about. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. And again, I'll be talking to you later.